Hey, what's up? It's Justin from Cobalt Digital Films, and today I'm going to show you how to do letterboxing and how that will make it look very cinematic. So, first off, I'm going to give a little information background on what this aspect ratio 235 is all about. In the 1970s, is when we stopped using the 235 and actually moved more towards a 239 240. So some of the original Star Wars and Star Treks were shot in 235. Now, what this means, what this number 235 means, is that this length, this top length, is 2.39 times longer than this height. Looking at the 16 by 9, if we pull up our calculator, 16 divided by 9, 1.78 if you round up. So that's what that number means, is that this length, this top length, is 2.39 times longer than this height. So there's a couple ways of going about getting this aspect ratio. You could buy a anamorphic lens for a couple $100s, which would squeeze this 239 aspect ratio onto your 16 by 9 sensor, and then in post what you'll do is you'll unsqueeze it so you get all those pixels instead of wasting some like we will be doing with cropping it. But if you don't have the money and just need a quick more cinematic look, then what we're going to talk about today is for you. So I'm going to provide this link in the description below where you can download a PSD or PNG file. And once you have that all downloaded, just go ahead and find it in wherever you placed it. Go ahead and select merge all layers, okay. Drag on top of your footage, make sure it's long enough. And then what we have is a nice change in aspect ratio. Now if we don't like the framing, we can just go into the motion up here and change the position of the height until we get something that's more acceptable. And what you can do is actually animate this height over time, and that will give you even more room to edit. So there's one way, and I'm going to show you another way. If you don't want to download the project file, then you can just create, you have to click in here, create a new adjustment layer, click OK, drag on top of your footage, make sure it's long enough. Then what we're going to do is go into here, type in crop, and drag it on top. Now what I found is if you set the bottom and the top to 12%, it's the same as applying this 235 crop. So there's two different ways of doing it, and I hope this helped. If you have any comments or questions, or if you want to learn a little bit more about what these anamorphic lenses are about, I can give you some more information. So hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and there'll be more to come.